And for at least for a few minutes, a very good morning, baseball fans. A very happy Sunday to you all. Hope you're staying cool and having a good day as we welcome you to Memorial Park here in Plover for a American Legion baseball doubleheader here on Zaleski Sports. It is the Plover Black Sox, the Ashwaubenon A's going head-to-head for two. First game in just a few minutes. Game 2 will be about half an hour following Game 1. And we'll have all 14 or 10 innings here on Zaleski Sports. This is your Auto Select pre-game show. Auto Select Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires with complete auto repair services. Locations on Church Street and Highway 10 East in Stevens Point, Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. My name is Mike Wendland. Angelica Dean on the production side of things this again, for a few minutes morning as we get set for this one. Ashwaubenon coming in 2-6 overall. Trying to get off the schneid. They started the season with a doubleheader sweep of Wapaka, and since then it has been 6 straight, including their last game on Wednesday against Green Bay Southwest. For the Black Sox, 6-4-2, split a doubleheader yesterday with Oconomowoc after that big walk-off conference win on Tuesday. So as our umpires meet right now, we will step aside here from our friends over at Auto Select. Come back with your starting lineups in the first pitch, and it's on the way here on American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Our home plate meeting continues as they wrap things up as we get set for the first pitch here on Zaleski Sports. Again, it is Plover and Ashwaubenon. This has been your Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires with complete auto repair services. Locations, Church Street, Highway 10 East in Stevens Point, Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you are good to go. Today's starting lineups are brought to you by Associated Bank, where in every market they serve, Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be stronger. Start with the A's of Ashwaubenon. Leading off and playing second base is number 1, Owen Amundsen. Chase Byers, number 11. He will play in the center field and hit second. Michael Bernath is at first base, wearing number 8, hitting third. Your cleanup hitter is your starting pitcher, number 35, left-hander Jonathan Jeske. Doing the catching and hitting fifth is number 20, Andrew Jeske. At third base, Nolan Wirtz wears number 7 and hits sixth. In right field and hitting seventh will be number 18, Cohen Krasanik. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 19, Thomas Pfeiffer. And batting ninth in left field, number 5, Isaac Aoki. Ashwaubenon in their black jerseys, green, white, and gold stripes, gold and green numbers, green caps. Plover Black Sox in their white jerseys, black pinstripes, the old school Sox logo, and black numbers. Leading off in center field, number 12, Kason Sager. Hitting second, the shortstop, number 7, Zach Beekler. Adam Muskowiak wears number 8, doing the catching. He'll hit third. Kelton Oppers at first base, wearing number 4 and hitting fourth. The designated hitter, Darren Grapsky, wears number 24, hits fifth. He'll hit for the pitcher, number 5, Ben Gruba. Hitting sixth at third base, number 11, Joe Shizik. Hitting seventh in right field, number 13, Owen Mann-Savage. Batting eighth at second base, number 21, Karsten Simonson. And batting ninth in left field, number 18, Tegan Schmitz. In Black Sox, a split yesterday in a doubleheader in Oconomowoc. As we will now turn things over to our public address for the national anthem.
For the playing of today's national anthem.
Anthem concluded. We're moments away from first pitch here on this Sunday for at least another 120 seconds or so morning. Take a look at our quick weather outlook. 87 degrees right now, heat index to 95.
Today's game time
Slight wind blowing out. Looks like a very slight chance of maybe of some precipitation, but nothing too much until later this evening. So we should be good for both games here over the course of this one. But it's going to be a toasty one, and Plover making the right choice, I think, going with their white jerseys today with the weather forecast. A warm and humid day is right-hander Ben Gruba coming off a gem over in Michigan. An absolute beauty. Our Highlight House player of the game from Tuesday. Guy from my alma mater. As he gets loose, he will face the top of the order, Amundsen, Beyer, and Bernath. First pitch today brought to you by Dahl Automotive. The Dahl family of vehicles has been earning 5-star reviews since 1911. Now they'd like to earn your 5-star review with their new Dahl Honda and Dahl Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealerships here in Stevens Point. Learn more online, dahlauto.com.
Leading off for the A's in the top.
As here comes
number one,
the second baseman,
number 1, Owen Amundsen.
Owen Amundsen. As the first pitch now is fouled away, strike one. 12 o'clock on the dot, first pitch. That's a few fans filing in. Curveball fouled away, first base side. And quickly, 0-2. See a canopy set up down the third base side. A couple of fans with umbrellas protecting themselves. Quickly, 0-2. As that one will miss outside. It's ball and 2 strikes on Amundsen. Threw out of the windup, another one fouled off at back foot curveball. And definitely a defensive swing from the left-handed hitter. And 328 down the lines, 372 to center. And another one fouled in and out of the mitt of Neskoviak. He stays alive. Last time I called a game between these two teams, Ashwaubenon had one of the biggest hits I have ever seen. Put it on the roof of the school. There's a swing and a miss. Fastball inside corner, got him. First serve pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel serve pro, the number one choice in cleanup and restoration, like it never even happened. What I was saying when we Google, I know me and a couple of coaches, we Google mapped at 460 feet. Very entertaining couple of games a couple of years ago. One out now for Chase Beyer, the center fielder. Right-handed hitter. He turns and pops it straight back and out of play. And off the hands of somebody in. That one's going to sting a little bit.
Please return all foul balls to the press box for 50-cent token. Good at the concession stand.
As there's strike 2. The 0-2 swung on and missed, a beauty of a breaking ball. And back-to-back serve pro Jamie Wenzel strikeouts for Ben Gruba.
First baseman, number 8, Michael Bernath.
So here comes Michael Bernath, the first baseman. Another left-handed hitter. Gruba out of the windup. Ground ball to second. Simonson is there, has got time, steps and throws, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Gruba with a couple of strikeouts mixed in. 1-2-3 go the A's. We have played 1/2 inning of baseball here from Memorial. It is Ashwaubenon nothing and Plover coming up as you're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented this afternoon by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Left-hander Jonathan Jeske getting loose for Ashwaubenon. He'll start here in game one. The defense behind him is going to look as follows. It'll be Aoki, Byer, and Krasanik. Your outfield from left to right. Verts manning the hot corner. Up the middle will be Pfeiffer and Amundsen. Bernath over at first base, and Andrew Jeske doing the catching for Jonathan Jeske. He'll face the top of the order, Sager, Beekler, and Skoviak here in the first. Might as well, for all of your tire and auto service needs, look to Shiro Tire and Auto Service. Great deals on tires, fit your needs. A sure thing to get back on the road. That is Shiro Tire and Auto Service.
Leading off for the Black Sox in the bottom half.
Here comes Kaysen Sager, the center fielder, to lead things up.
Sager.
Had a couple of doubles on Tuesday night last time we were here. As Jeske sets up first base side of the pitching rubber. Left-hander working out of the windup. And he hits, or he misses, just a bit outside. Ball one, not by much. The 1-0 is inside. And it's 2-0. The 2-0, 3-0. So outside, inside, outside for Jeske. Big left-hander. And it's 4 straight and a leadoff walk for Sager. The leadoff man aboard for Beekler.
Shortstop, number 7, Zach Beekler.
The left-on-left matchup. Wonder if we'll see Zach bunting here. Get the runner over. Out a 3-step lead, runner holds, and that's 5 straight out of the zone. As well, at Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows that are built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. They guarantee quality you can trust. Snap throw back to first, diving back in. Pitch was a ball. It's 2-0, and that is 6 straight to start the inning for Jeske. Two and nothing on Beekler. 3-0. And consistently he's been missing up. The 3-0. And that's 8 straight to start the inning. So back-to-back walks, that'll bring up Skoviak.
Catcher, number 8, Adam Skoviak.
Skoviak in his third summer behind the plate. WBCA All-Star. I'm sure there's a good chance we may be down at AmFam as well. At the end of the summer, after the state tournament at Buchholz. Again, stay tuned. We're here for all regional games, all state games. At the end of the month, as that's 9 straight out of the zone by Jeske. Also expect us at the AA state tournament over in New London at the biggest ballpark you're ever going to find. At Hatton Park in New London, 464 to center. The 1-0. There's a strike. It's 1-1 on Noskowiak. Two on, nobody out for the Black Sox. And there's one on the outside corner. It's 1-2 on the Plover catcher. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. High fastball just above the belt. So Jeske, after back-to-back walks, comes back, gets the strikeout. One down now for the first baseman, Kelton Opper. Jeske sets at the shoulders, and the first pitch fouled away. And into the trees about 5 feet from my vehicle. So you park under the trees, it'll break the fall. The 0-1. High fly ball, shallow left. Ranging in with an easy call and catch is Aoki for out number 2. So after the back-to-back walks, couple of outs, strikeout and a pop-up, and now here comes Grabski, the DH. Grabski hitting for Gruba today.
Number 24, Darren.
Marizola Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft is a local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest cheese, stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. Sager dancing off of second base, and the first one is up for ball 1. Amundsen holding the runner on as there's a swing and a miss. Foul tipped into the mitt of Andrew Jeske. Ball and a strike on Darren Grabski. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2, half swing, he went around, strike 3, and the inning is over. So Jeske rebounds well after the back-to-back walk, gets a couple of strikeouts and strands a couple of runners as we have played one complete inning here on Zaleski Sports. You're watching American Legion Baseball, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Inning number 2, as we have something in center field that's going to be chased down by our base umpire, Craig Terpstra. So we get set for this one. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for the A's. Jeske, and Verts. As we'll get ready for this one, Gruba had a 1-2-3 first with a couple of strikeouts. Now he's at the heart of the order, Jonathan Jeske, the pitcher leading things off. Left-handed hitter. Marzella from Whitetail Properties, Real Estate, your premier hunting land, farmland, and recreational land broker. If you're looking to buy or sell, Central Wisconsin agents are Brian and Evan Roosh at whitetailproperties.com. And he swings and pops it up into left. Ranging over, easy call and catch for Tegan Schmidt. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Catcher, number 20, Andrew.
Defense for Plover behind Gruba. It'll be Schmidt, Sager, and Mansavage, your outfield. Shizik's over at third base. Beekler and Simonson up the middle. Opper at first. Niskoviak doing the catching. Andrew Jeske, another left-handed hitter. So 4 of the first 5 for Ashwaubenon left-handed. Big looping curveball outside, ball 1. Gruba works from the windup. That one's spiking in there. And it's quickly 2-0. Lead 2-0. 3-0. That one missing in the dirt. Gruba tries for a 3-0 curveball, misses up. It is a 1-out walk. First base runner for the A's here in this doubleheader. So 1 down for the third baseman, Nolan Verts.
Number 7, Nolan Verts.
Right-handed hitter. Slide step, and he misses up. So after he had a first pitch out from Jeske, he's 5 straight out of the zone. 1-0. Delayed steal, and it misses inside. 2-0 is bluffing a steal was Jeske over at first base. There's a start and stop, kind of spun his tires. Not much of a lead now. Again, he bluffs now and fouled straight back into the screen. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now it looks like more he's just getting a few steps and he's getting like a running lead for his secondary over at first base. The 2-1 is fouled back again, that high fastball, and it's 2-2. After 6 straight out of the zone, Verts swings at 2 in a row. Long look over, and Gruba sets just above the belt. There's that high curveball and a fly ball into left. Schmidt there again, makes the call, makes the catch, and that's out number 2. So 2 outs, runner on for Cohen Krasanik, the right fielder, and now we're going to see a 2-out courtesy runner.
Cohen Krasanik.
So courtesy runner is Nick Hodak.
Courtesy runner number 16, Nick Hodak.
Running, let Jets get in there, get the gear on. Another right-handed hitter, Krasanik. Yes, he'll hit a ground ball right back to Gruba. On a couple of hops, he'll lob it over and end the inning. 1-out walk gets stranded for Ashwaubenon, and through an inning and a half, we've got no score. As you're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented this afternoon by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun, Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Jeske back out there. He bounced back well after walking the first 2 on 8 straight, and then he got a couple of strikeouts and a scoreless first. He'll face Shizik, Mansavage, and Simonson here in the second. Reminder as well, Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings are 2 beautiful child care and preschools in Stevens Point, offering early child learning for infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. To learn more, visit littlescholars.com. Again, that is littlescholars.com. My name is Mike Wellen, Angelica Dean on the production side of things today. A nice air-conditioned press box, as there's a swing and a miss by Shizik, and it's 0-1. No better spot to be on a 90-degree day than right where we are. That one fouled back. Quickly 0-2.
Gentlemen, keep your eyes out for Doug and Missy Niskoviak with your 50-50 raffle tickets. Your chance to win half of what is sure to be a huge pot.
The 0-2. Just outside, trying to hit the corner, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 from Jeske. Swung on and missed. Went back to that outside corner. He gets his 3rd strikeout. Now bring up Owen Mansavage, the right fielder.
Right fielder, number 13, Owen Mansavage.
Slightly open stance. And that's right in there on the outer half. Strike 1. So again, Jeske has really settled in now since those first 2 walks. Has thrown just 3 out of the zone, now 4 out of the zone since. Those back-to-back walks. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Three and 1. That one out of the zone. Up and away. Karsten Simonson standing on deck. And that one just off the plate. Ball for the 3rd walk. Given up by Jonathan Jeske. So 1 out for Simonson.
Second baseman, number 21, Karsten Simonson.
Crowd in the plate. Slightly open stance, left-handed hitter. He's going to drive one into the right center field gap. Ranging over, that's going to be down a base hit. Mansavage turns, he's on his way to 3rd. It is bobbled in center, so there will be no play as Simonson gets the first hit of the ball game. They'll be at the corners for Tegan Schmidt. After the walk, attacking the first pitch.
Left fielder, number 18, Tegan Schmidt.
Now here comes Schmidt. And that one is up and away with a fastball. Not quite a pitch out, but not too far away from it. Throw over, they got him picked off. And now they're going to try and get the run. Throw to the plate is in time, and Man Savage is out. One, 3, 4, 2. Now runner at second. Simonson was going on first movement. Don't know if that was the design play or not. It's 2-0. On Schmidt. And a 3-0. That one down and away. Top of the order, due up. And there's a high strike, 3-1. Taking another one, and the count runs full now on Schmidt, 3-2. Popped up, first base side, backing out of play. We'll try it again. Result that Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Location, Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more, nicolaybank.com. As that's outside, and Schmidt draws a walk. The fourth walk given up by Jeske. Back to the top of the order, Kaysen Sager. He walks back in the first.
Kaysen Sager.
So first and second, 2 down. And he's going to swing away and hit a fly ball into center. Going back with a late read, reaching up to make the catch is Beyer to end the inning. He lost it for a split second, able to chase it down. And Plover is held scoreless, no runs, a hit, and a couple of runners left. We have played 2 complete with no score. As you're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented this afternoon by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
And the most important of those things is to have the ability to do things and treat patients in such a way that you're, that you're able to do things in such a way that you're controlling the decisions that are made, and you have that ability to change things when you feel like they're not the best things for you or for your patients, and that's really important.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Top half of inning number 3. It'll be 8-9-1 for Ashwaubenon against Gruba. Gruba's given up a walk, a couple of strikeouts, and 2 scoreless. Jeske threw 2 scoreless, has stranded 4 runners, given up a hit, a couple of strikeouts, and 4 walks. So here's Thomas Pfeiffer, the shortstop, and he'll get a ground ball to third. Shizik on a couple of hops. Couple of crow hops, throws across, 1 down. So 1 quick out for Isaac Aoki. The left fielder hitting in the 9 spot. So fill your home with the best from home furniture, sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and so much more. Home Furniture locations, Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, Post Road, and Plover. First pitch outside, ball 1. And we play 2 today. course, these are not the only games. Check swing, ground ball to second. Simonson charges it, flips in time. Slow roller. He got out of the box well. And got him by a step and a half.
Second baseman, number 1, Owen Amundsen.
One other game going on right now over in Wisconsin Rapids. Marshfield up on Menominee, 8-4 in the 5th. Let's go back to the top of the order. And the first pitch curveball is a strike on Owen Amundsen. He struck out swing to lead off the ball game after a long at bat. Went back to the breaking ball, and that one misses down and in the dirt. It's 1-1. Right back at it. And it's 1-2. That was called a strike. And there's a little flare into left. Schmidt ranging back, still going, chases it down. For out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Gruba. And we are through 2 1/2. Your score, 0-0, as you're watching American Legion Baseball. This doubleheader on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
For the best food in town, look no further than Rock and Roll Cafe on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. This locally owned, 50s-themed diner loves to support their community while providing a full menu of breakfast and lunch options, along with all-day breakfasts and Friday fish fry. Enjoy a fun, family atmosphere with delicious meals made from scratch, including skillets and tasty burgers. Dine in or take out is welcome, Mondays through Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Treat yourself to a mouth-watering experience at the Rock and Roll Cafe on Stanley Street in Stevens Point.
Left-hander Jonathan Jesse back out for his third inning of work. He's given up a hit, 3 strikeouts, 4 walks, stranded 4 runners through his first 2 innings. He'll face 2-3-4 Beekler, Niskoviak, and Opper here in the third. No score. So I'm glad to have you guys for this doubleheader here on Zaleski Sports. About half an hour into the game.
Shortstop, number 7, Zach.
As here's Zach Beekler. He drew a walk his first time up. There's Jeske working from the windup. Beekler fouls off a bunt attempt. It's 0-1. Third baseman was playing back. He tried to drop it down the third baseline. And now Vertz will move up. Swing and a miss, that high fastball, and it's 0-2 on Beekler. The 0-2 is popped up, backing out of play toward the grandstand, and
Please
to the 8th row.
return all foul balls to the press box for a 50-cent token good at the concession stand.
And that one hit him. Beekler never moved. Tried that front door breaking ball. And that door was closed. So leadoff base runner for Niskoviak. Niskoviak struck out back in the first. First one to him. Hits the corner, strike one. Rizzoli, just like these players are bringing their best to the ballpark, Ridgetop Exteriors is bringing top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. To learn more, visit ridgetopexteriors.com. 0-2 the count on Skoviak. That one at his eyes, and it's 1-2. Skoviak, who may have caught more innings than anyone in the state of Wisconsin the past couple of years. As there's a throw over and in with a dive. I think the only games he didn't catch in the high school season were with the innings he was pitching. As that one misses up, it's 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on and miss. Skoviak out on strikes for the second time today. The fourth strikeout for Jeske. And that'll bring up Opper. Kelton Opper flew out to left field his first time up. And a step off and a throw to first. And Beekler's back in there. First one to him is lines over the glove and into the right center field gap. Beekler had to hold in case it was caught, and they'll go station to station. So first and second one out for Grabski. As I gotta say, from
number 24,
the old school rocker in me, Grabski with the best walk-up music. Can't go wrong with Metallica. And a step off and a look back to second. First one to Darren is up and away. Ball one. Grabski struck out back in the first. He's 0 for 1. For the third straight inning, Plover's got a couple of runners on. It's 2-0. Hit batter and then a single here in the third. First baseman Bernath playing in. That one popped back and out of play. It's 2-1. First baseman playing in. Vert's at third, playing even with the bag. Double play depth up the middle. And a wheel back and diving back in is Beekler. There's one, a fly ball into center. Ranging back with we're moving in with a play, I should say, is Beyer for out number 2. Just got under it. 2 down now for Shizik. Joe Shizik struck out back in the second inning. He's 0 for 1.
Third baseman, number 11, Joe Shizik.
And Plover trying to cash in here. Third straight inning, they've had 2 on. They had first and second with nobody out in the first. Couldn't score. First and third with 1 out in the second. As that'll miss up. That one fouled back. And it's 1-1 on Joe Shizik. The 1-1. Fly ball into center. Ranging back, still going back, and then Beyer's going to have a play. He's going to make the catch and stumble toward the gap, and that'll end the inning. So Plover strains another couple of runners. There was a hit, and we have played 3 complete with no score as you're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Faber Real Estate Group.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Mega Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meda Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at medacustom.com.
As you move to the fourth, it'll be 2, 3, and 4 for Ashwaubenon. Bayer to lead things off, followed by Bernath and Jeske against Gruba. That one will bounce in there for ball 1. Gruba's faced 1 over the minimum. He's walked 1, struck out 2. As well as Stevens Point Orthopedics is proud to provide complimentary sports physicals to Central Wisconsin athletes this summer. Call 715-344-0701 to schedule your appointment. Again, 715-344-0701. 2-0 the count on Bayer. He struck out back in the first. And he's up at the count, 3-0. Gruba trying to climb back into the count, and he just floats one in there for strike 1. That's one where if you're a hitter, you're mad that you got the red light. The 3-1. There's a line drive into the left. Schmidt got a bad read. It's going to be over his head. That's a tough play for a left fielder on a liner right at him. That'll get to the fence. It'll be a leadoff double for Bayer. I shouldn't have said bad read. That was just a tough read on a line drive right at you.
First baseman.
Even if he makes his first step back, there's no way Schmidt was going to get there. So leadoff man in scoring position for the A's for Bernath, who grounded out to second base his first time up. He's 0 for 1 on the day. As that fastball misses up. The 1-0. Hits the outside corner, 1-1 on Michael Bernath. Couple of looks back. That's a roller foul toward first and played in the first base coaching box. Coaches Clayton Monfiles and Jake Mahoney. The 1-2. Lost the grip of the breaking ball. 2-2. That one blocked by Neskoviak. Somehow avoiding it with both feet was Bernath. The counter run full, 3-2. And Plover back in action Tuesday. Bunch of home games next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Merrill, Rapids, and Marshfield. There's a ground ball up the middle. Beekler behind the bag, steps, throws in time. Productive out number 1 is on the play. Bayer is able to make it to third.
Pitcher, number 35.
So 1 down for Jonathan Jeske. He flew out to left field back in the second inning. Swung at the first pitch. And the infield's coming in for Plover. here in the fourth. That breaking ball is going to miss up for ball one on Jeske. Again for Plover. Merrill Tuesday, Wisconsin Rapids Wednesday, Marshfield Thursday. There's a ground ball up the middle, a big hop, deflects. Flip to Simonson, not in time. An infield hit will bring in the first run of the ball game. And it's a 1-0 lead for the A's. Couldn't tell if that got a piece of Gruba, but it took a weird deflection. Looked like it maybe got a piece of the leg. We'll see a runner for the pitcher, A.J. Mosher. Who will run?
Courtesy runner number 22, A.J. Mosher. Now batting for the A's, number 20,
So here's
catcher,
Andrew Jeske, who drew a walk his first time up. And there's that big get-me-over curveball, strike one by Gruba. Run on 2 hits in the inning, the double from Byron, and the infield single from Jonathan Jeske. There's a line drive into right field. Man Savage going to play it on a hop. Throw to second is in time. So a fielder's choice, 9-6 on the out, as either Man Savage may have been playing some possum there.
After the 9-6 fielder's choice, now batting, third baseman, number 7, Nolan Verts.
As Hodak will run for the catcher. As Man Savage with a strike to second base. Beekler covering. So they get the out. And here comes Nolan Verts, who flew out his first time up. He waves at a curveball down and away for strike one. Some bad luck there for Andrew Jeske. He hit it decently into right field, but a late read by Mosher. And another curveball swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner goes. There's a ground ball to short. Beekler is there, steps. Long throw is high. Opper's going to land back on the bag. And no, actually got over his head. My bad. That got over his head. Looked like he had caught it for a second, and an E6. We'll put runners at second and third. With 2 outs for Cohen Krasanik.
Right fielder, number 18, Cohen Krasanik.
Krasanik grounded out back to Gruba back in the second inning. 0 for 1 and a chance for Ashwaubenon to add on after the error. Gruba will work from the windup and miss high with a fastball. A run is in on a couple of hits. There's been an error. And a chance for the A's to put up a crooked number as there's a swing and a miss. Ball and a strike on the right fielder, Cohen Krasanik. Ground ball up the middle. Beekler knocks it down. The throw is going to be way and thrown away. Another error will bring in the second run. It's an infield hit and an RBI that will bring in 1 run. And then the second error will bring in the second run. It's a 3-run inning. So here comes Thomas Pfeiffer.
Shortstop, number 19, Thomas Pfeiffer.
Man, that'll draw a visit on the mound, Connor Morozic. We'll head out there. And here's that reminder as well to find a great variety of breakfast options at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Breakfast, lunch, Friday, fish fry, service with a smile. Open daily for breakfast and lunch, only on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. I'm guessing just calming things down, just saying you need one more out, get out of this inning. And go and hit. A couple of tough plays. Beekler did a good job to keep it on the infield. And then just a throw that probably just shouldn't have been made, just hold on to it. Live to face another batter. First pitch curveball is in there, strike one on Pfeiffer. He grounded out to third base his first time up. Hit it hard right at Shizik. It's 0-1. On Pfeiffer. There's a line drive up the middle, a base hit into center. And the inning continues, the fourth hit for the A's here in the fourth, and now here's Isaac Aoki at the very minimum flipping the batting order. He grounded out to second base, his first time up, a little swinging bunt. The eighth hitter of the inning. And that one's over his head. That's ball one. The 1-0 from Gruba. Ground ball up the middle, and a base hit into center. They're going to hold the runner late as the throw is cut off. And the bases will be loaded. So we go back to the top of the order, and Owen Amundsen. 5 hits in the inning. 3 straight with 2 outs.
Second baseman, number 1, and leadoff batter, Owen Amundsen.
Amundsen 0 for 2, a strikeout and a fly out to left. Last time up, he hit it pretty well, too. Schmidt had to chase it down toward the corner. That one's in there for a strike. Amundsen, the 9th hitter of the inning. As he fouls that one away. And we'll roll across the street and into the parking lot. 0-2. The Ashwaubenon second baseman. Gruba looking to get out of this inning. Ground ball pulled foul past first. Amundsen's shown a knack today of just fighting off tough pitches. Worked a long at bat and to lead off the ball game. Ended up striking out, but he made Gruba work for it. Last time up, he flew in on a 1-2 count. 0-2. Goes to the curveball and doesn't quite get there. 1-2. Fly ball into center. Sager stumbles going back with a play, spinning around, falling backwards, making the catch either way. Style points, no. The out is yes. And that'll end the inning. But it's a big inning for Ashwaubenon. 3 runs on 5 hits. There were a couple of errors, and they left them loaded. We're halfway through game number 1. 3.5 complete. 3-0 Ashwaubenon as you're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointments, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup. And Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Bottom half of the fourth, Jeske back out there. He will face the bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9. Being led off by Man Savage.
The Sox in the bottom half of inning number 4. Right fielder number 13, Owen Man Savage.
Man Savage walked, ended up being caught stealing at home. He takes ball 1. Jeske playing with the lead. There's a line drive in the center. Beyer scouted well, chases it down in the gap for out number 1. Playing him to pull. He's able to get there in plenty of time, so 1 out for Karsten Simonson. Simonson drew a single back in the second inning.
21, Karsten Simonson.
First one to him. He'll swing away first pitch into the hole. Over to second base, a backhand flip. It will be not in time, and he gets away. I mean, he took a turn. He's going to have to hustle back to first, and he does with an infield single. So Simonson 2 for 2. And that'll bring up Tegan Schmidt. He walked back in the second.
Number 18.
Might as well, no matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. So auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need and all at the lowest prices. Up and away, ball 1 on Schmidt. Jeske working on the stretch at the shoulders. And that's going to be popped up right field side and foul. It'll be 1-1. Jeske's settled in. He does have 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, and up 3 hits. Snap throw back, and in there standing is Simons. 2-1 the count on Tegan Schmidt. Bottom of the fourth as we near 1 o'clock. 3-1. That one missing up. Simonson on base after his second hit. He has seen 2 pitches today. And Schmidt will take strike 2. Full count now. Runner on first, 1 out. Top of the order is due up. The 3-2 from Jeske is going to be popped up first base side, ranging over. And that's down. That's a fair ball. They're going to try and make the play at second, and they will. It'll be a 4-6 fielder's choice. Not your conventional 4-6 out at second. And again, Simon just kind of caught in no man's land. Not much he can do there. And a good heads-up play by Amundsen at second base to make a good throw. As Kaysen Sager, who is 0 for 1 with a walk, so he takes a strike. He flew out to center his last time. Breaking ball swung on and missed. It is quickly 0-2. Schmidt goes, and it's popped up, foul and out of play, first base side. So we'll try it again, 0-2. Might as well add Maida Custom Apparel specializes in providing quality decorated apparel, including from corporate casual team uniforms and promotional items to sporting goods and awards. So find just what you need to keep you looking great. Learn more, MADA Custom.com. The 0-2, just missing. Jeske took a couple of steps off the mound. It's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. And runner goes, and that one's chopped foul. Toward the coach is on the bucket. And then the throwback almost gets Case in the back of the head. Good play by Jeske to reach in front and catch it. Still a ball and 2 strikes. That one will bounce in there, 2-2. If he can reach, Beekler will get a chance. That one fouled back. Got update as well, a weather delay over in Wisconsin Rapids. Not here. Umpires there must have seen some lightning at the quadplex. Big breaking ball swung on and missed. And ends the inning. 5th strikeout for Jeske. He gives up a hit and strands a runner. Plover is left 7. We have played 4 complete as Ashwaubenon leads this one 3-0. As you're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Doctor basically said, you're going to be in a wheelchair and walking with a walker. And I'm like, what? I'm like, that's my life. That's my life story. I looked around on the internet and I found Shai at Next Step Prosthetics. And I came in and met with him and I felt so comfortable here, so unfearful. He said, we're going to get you up and walking.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
As we move into the 5th inning, Gruba's back out there. He will face 2, 3, 4, Beyer, Bernath, and Jeske. The Ashwaubenon A's lead at 3-0, 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 4 runners left through 4 innings. For Plover, no runs on 3 hits, 2 errors, and 7 runners left through 4. Beyer doubled and scored back in the 4th. Hit a rocket to left as he takes ball 1. The 1-0 from Gruba. Ground ball to third. Shizik is there. Gobbles it up. Flips it across in time for out number 1. 1 up, 1 down for Michael Bernath. 0 for 2, a couple of groundouts. As well as Shuda Funeral Services in Stevens Point and Plover is here to help you with all of your funeral needs with 2 convenient locations and a personal local touch. Let their experienced staff serve your family and learn more at ShudaFuneral.com. Again, that is ShudaFuneral.com, S-H-U-D-A. Bullpen getting loose for Ashwaubenon as well. Ground ball to first. Opper is there. He'll flip it to Gruba covering. 3-1, 2 outs. So right-hander getting loose, then might be Amundsen.
Pitcher number 35, Jonathan Jeske.
Yes, here is Jeske. He singled home a run back in the 4th. 1 for 2. Shizik playing in on the grass. And there's that breaking ball, that'll miss outside. It's 1-0. Way out in front, he fouls that one off the very end of the bat. So 1-1 on Jeske. And again, way out in front, and it's 1-2. Now does he triple up, or quadruple up, I should say, or does he go to the fastball here? And a tomahawk swing and a base hit into center. So Jeske with his second hit of the day, and he'll get the courtesy runner here, A.J. Mosher. As here comes Andrew Jeske. Jeske's 0 for 1. He drew a walk, and then he had an unfortunate fielder's choice back in the fourth. That was the 9-6 putout. And he's going to a little flare into left center. That's going to be down a base hit. Schmidt will get to it quickly and hold him at second. So he'll be first and second with 2 outs for Nolan Verts. Verts reached on an error his last time.
Third baseman, number 7, Nolan Verts.
I think we're going to get another runner. Looks like Hodak's going to come back out and run again. First pitch is going to stay up at the letters on Nolan Verts, ball 1. There's a strike. 1-1 on Verts. The 1-1. Misses inside. 2-1. Ashwaubenon looking for another 2-out rally. Pops it back and out of play. And at the top of the screen and into the third row. Two and 2 on Verts. There's a line drive into left center, a base hit. That will likely, no, they will not bring, and they'll hold the runner at third in Mosher. And they will be loaded for Krasanik.
Right fielder, number 18.
They were holding the runner the entire way. And here is Krasanik. And he'll pop that one third base side now to play. That's strike 1. The 0-1. It's 1-1. Krasanik singled home run back in the fourth. That one down and in. And it's 2-1. The 2-1. Popped it up on the infield. Beekler there, just off the dirt. Ends the inning. No runs on 3 hits and 3 left for Ashwaubenon. We are through 4 1/2. And Ashwaubenon leads at 3-0 as you're watching American Legion Baseball and Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home, providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuta Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuta Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shutafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
It'll be 2, 3, and 4 for the Black Sox here in the bottom of the 5th. Beekler, Niskoviak, and Hopper. Jeske back out there as he just misses inside. That breaking ball is ball 1. Beekler has walked and been hit by a pitch today. And that one hits the outside corner with a fastball, 1-1. Again, 4 scoreless, 3 hits, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. There's a line drive over the leaping glove of Amundsen into right field, a base hit. So Beekler's on board for the 3rd time today. Now to bring up Niskoviak. He has struck out a couple of times.
Adam Niskoviak.
Well, today's game is brought to you by Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Premier Auto Body, Dahl Automotive, Stevens Point Brewery, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Point Heating and Cooling, and Portesi Pizza. As Beekler back in there with a dive. As he pops the first one straight up into the air, foul territory. Jeske will make the catch. That would have been a fair ball. Yeah, that's out number 1. So 1 out now for Opper. Kelton Opper 1 for 2. He's singled back in the 3rd.
First baseman number 4, Kelton Hopper.
Got 1 of the 4 hits. And he takes a big cut and comes up empty. That'll miss. It's 1-1. Fouls that one back. It's 1-2. Strike 3 call, throw to second is into center field. So Beekler will steal the base. Hopper out on strikes, out number 2, the 6th strikeout for Jeske. Now to bring up Darren Gratzky, who's 0 for 2. A strikeout and a flyout.
Designated hitter, number 24, Darren Gratzky.
Jeske looking to put up a 5th 0. He misses up and away with a breaking ball. Ground ball to second. Plenty of time, throw-in time, and the inning is over. Leadoff single gets stranded in scoring position. The 8th runner left by the Black Sox. We have played 5 complete. It's a 3-0 lead for Ashwaubenon. So you're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
As we move to the 6th, both umpires walking down the first baseline. They're keeping a lookout for potential weather. Look, it looks like they're going to take a look at the radar on the phone. As I'm guessing they don't want to start an inning. And make Gruba throw, and then he would be done, and they're going to pull him off the field. So we are going to go into a weather delay for, I'm assuming, the next 30 minutes. So we're going to put our thumbnail back up on the screen. We'll have text on the screen to let you guys know when we're expected to resume play, as we are entering a weather delay here in Plover. Ashwaubenon leads at 3-0 in the top of the 6th. On Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group. We will keep you guys updated on when this game will resume. Thank you for staying with us, everybody. But due to the weather that is currently here, it is currently raining. You can see the tarps out on the field. And due to the expected rain and hail that is going to be on the way, we're going to end our broadcast here from Veterans Memorial Park. We thank you for joining us. Apologies for the weather. We can't control it, but that is how it is right now. It is raining. We are ending our broadcast, and you will see the screen fade to black. We will end the broadcast in 60 seconds here on Zaleski Sports. We thank you for joining us. Stay tuned all summer long for more American Legion baseball right here on Zaleski Sports. The broadcast ends in 60 seconds.